everybody, Gizmo here. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing BattleTech. I got my libation here. Hopefully you've got something. I got my buddy Pikachu, or Lance Mate Pikachu. Today we're going to be playing some BattleTech, doing some skirmish stuff. I do want to give you guys some ideas on tactics and such, and talk about the UI, especially sort of how to use things. So I do want to get a chance here to kind of see how things play out. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Cheers. Got my Team Gizmo cup, my Team Gizmo shirt, but Steiner hat, Steiner flag. I think we're good to go. All right. So actually, I'm playing this on the Mac, which is one of the really cool things that I love about BattleTech. Harebrained Schemes, the guys who created this, made this not just for PC, but also for Macintosh. So it's available through Steam, so you can't really play it like on Xbox or anything right now. And I don't think you'd want to, actually. The controls would be really just unwieldy. Yeah, this is I'm loving this game. I've already put in probably, let me just see if it says here, I've played 78 hours total on this game. So yeah, I kind of like it a little bit. If you're new to BattleTech, I think you're gonna like this. If you're old to BattleTech, you are going to love this. This is the BattleTech game that we, the board gamers, have been waiting for. Honestly, I'll put it out there and just say this is fabulous. I love it. The animations are great. The playscapes are cool. There's a lot of different opportunities for tactics. Like I said, I just think it's a fabulous game. I am so happy to have sponsored the Kickstarter for it 2.5 years ago. Holy crap. But for my trouble, I got this, I got that, I got a backer beta of this to play with. So played it, I think it was like 9 or 10 hours of the backer beta before I even got the game downloaded. So anyway, BattleTech is here, baby, and I am just looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and jump in, and I will give you guys some updates. So I've always been playing the campaign a lot. I'm really digging it. It is really about running a mech lance, or mercenary company, actually. Although you can only deploy lances at a time, so you only get to do 4 mechs, which is okay, but if you've got a whole mech company, if I've got 16 mech warriors and I've got 16 mechs, I deploy a company plus, but anyway, so yeah, you can do a lance, 4 mechs at a time. But skirmish is where we're going to focus tonight, just to kind of give you guys some ideas. If you want to find me, I am Clifford online. I have not been playing the online stuff at all in terms of PvP stuff. Just like I said, been focusing on campaign and running a whole, pardon my French, but just a shitload of side missions. Just loving it. Trying to unlock as many of the achievements as I can. I've gotten 32, I think, 30 out of something. I've got 38 out of 109. So making some progress. And including the last one I just bought was the last one I got was this fresh off the lot. I purchased a new mech chassis to unlock that. I didn't keep it, but I did purchase one because that was 6 million C-bills. But anyway, so like I said, I'm loving this game. I hope you love it, and I hope that tonight, playing around, you're going to get a feel for how this game works, because I just think it's fabulous. So let's jump in on skirmish. So you can kind of play here. You can go to the mech bay and you can actually create your own mech variants, which is kind of cool if you're into that kind of thing. So you can kind of, and it'll tell you, like, here's how much it's going to cost, based upon those different based upon those different configurations. You can customize this and say, oh, I got the commando, I hate the commando, let's not do commandos, let's do spiders instead. Okay, great. Swap it out and it will tell you how much you can do here. And then it has different names for all these things. So these are all the standard ones. You can create a new lance, and add a whole bunch of stuff in. You want 4 atlases? Great. Just put them in there, although I really would recommend 4 atlases. But you could. I mean, let's see if they have it in here. It's just, oh yeah, here it is right here. The AS7D. There's the atlas. So you could put 4 atlases down here, and da 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 da, and now you've got 4 atlases. Your cost right now is 51.92 million, which is a buttload. You can also pick your mech warriors over here. Now, what's a little disappointing is that you don't get the mech warriors that you have from the game. So these are all just different ones. But you've got these different abilities that they have, which are kind of cool. So here's, Apex has multi-target, which gives you the ability to fire weapons at 2 different targets, and then also has this breaching shot, which if they shoot with 1 weapon, then you can ignore cover and guarded, which are some bonuses that are added to defenders, so you can negate those to get some shots in. You've got this one, which is Master Tactician. So that they gain +1 initiative, which determines when you go in the turn. There's 5 different initiative points. The lighter the mech, the earlier they go. And it goes from 5 through 1. So 5 will be the earliest that you can go. 1 is the latest that you can go. And then everybody at 1 can go, but it alternates between enemy and you, and you get to decide, who you're going to move at what point. So order really matters, and if you can get somebody who's going to have that kind of a skill where it's going to give them a bump, you can put them in an assault mech, and they'll end up moving at the same time as a heavy mech, which actually is a pretty good deal. Then you also have this, which is sensor lock, which lets you lock on a target for up to 2 turns, and it will allow other people in your lance to attack that unit, even if they can't have direct line of sight. So you may not have line of sight, it might be on the other side of a hill, but you could sensor lock it, and then you can indirect fire with long-range missiles or LRMs and launch over the mountain and attack it that way. So that's kind of cool. Then you have, looking for, is that Bulwark? Yeah, here's Bulwark, which is a passive effect that you get just from simply having it. But you gain that guarded ability, which is a 50% damage reduction against ranged attacks in the front and sides. So if you're attacked from the rear, then that's one thing. But if you're attacked from the front or the sides, then you get 50% damage reduction, which is pretty handy. One of the actions that you can take at the end of a turn is to brace, and that will give you guarded and entrenched, which are sort of like you're hunkering down, get ready to take the full force of someone's attack. But this will give it to you sort of passively. You'll get at least one of those benefits passively, which is kind of cool. So, and then that's sensor lock, and that's evasive. Yeah, evasive movement. The further you move, the harder you are to hit. In BattleTech, the board game, it's sort of lumped into, if you move like up to 5 hexes, then you get this. If you move 6 to 8 hexes, you get this, a modifier to be hit. If you move from 9 to 10 or 9 to 11, I mean, so you kind of have these different bands that increase the modifiers to the person rolling, so that they have a harder time to hit you. In BattleTech, they do that through evasive counters, and we'll see those in the skirmish. And then you can kind of have an idea of the more you move, the harder you are to hit. In BattleTech, the board game, the more you move, it's also, if you walk or run, that also is a modifier. So if you're stationary, there's no modifier. If you walk, it's +1. If you run, it's +2. So in this game, you have stationary can give you a benefit depending on what skills you have. Walking just makes it harder for you to hit, potentially, for someone to hit you, and then sprinting means you don't get to shoot at all. So if you sprint, then that's all you're doing that turn. You're just running. You're not going to be firing at all. So that is a change from the board game, just to keep that in mind. All right, so I think we're done with this. Yes, I'd like to discard my changes. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and skip back. We're going to leave the mech bay, and we're going to go to single player skirmish. So we're going to play against the computer here.
Commander.
All right, so let's pick, let's see. Oh, all right. I don't want light. I'd like to do a little bit heavier. Oh, here we go. Clash. Do battle. Here we go. Medium assault. Let's see. Locust, Jenner, Hunchback. No. Medium cavalry. What have I got here? A grasshopper, a panther, a spider. Guys, come on, man. Medium striker, a Jenner, a Kentaro, and a quick draw, and a commando. Sure. All right, and then yeah, we'll go up against their medium assault. This guy has got, so there's two different versions of the Hunchback that are in the game. One has an AC 20, which is autocannon, does 20 points of damage. It is a beast. It does one hit, does 20 points of damage to one location, or in this case, I think it does 100 points of damage. It is a ridiculous amount of damage to your armor. So for most light mechs, that's it. They're toast. They've lost a limb, they've lost a torso, they've lost a leg, whatever it is. One hit from that thing and they're gone. Only heavier mechs can really handle that kind of punishment. But you know what? I think I might go with, let's see, let's recon. A Griffin, a Shadow. There we go. Oh, can I talk about this fire starter? I don't like fire starters. All right, yeah, there we go. So we're going to go 19.82 million against their 19.82 million. Let's play. Oh, you know what? Let's do. Can I do Alpine River? There we go. Oh, I love it. Yes. Arctic Night Clear. I can do Frozen Day. You know what? Let's do Night. Let's do Night Foggy. Oh yeah, there we go. Arctic Night Foggy. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and do this. Also, if you're joining in, feel free to chat. We are streaming live on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube, so please join in. I was trying to see if I could get it set up to do streaming on Steam, but it doesn't do it on Mac. Yay! So I'm kind of SOL there. Anyway, we'll take a look and see what we can do. But for right now, I'm just doing those three. I also do have my notes up there about what different services you can reach me on. Pretty much everything. I am Gizmo DeVoe, so look for me on Twitch, on Mixer, on Twitter, on Player.me, on all these things. I am, however, Gizmo Gaming on YouTube. So if you're looking for me on YouTube, you'd look for Gizmo Gaming, not Gizmo DeVoe, but that's about it. And actually, I think I'm going to change that back just because I had plans for Gizmo Gaming, but I think that until more things come to fruition, I just think that it's easier for right now to just kind of keep everything the same. So I'm going to change that back here later on. But for right now, as of early May of 2018, look for Gizmo Gaming. After that, you probably look for Gizmo DeVoe. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click begin mission here real quick, and then I am going to be right back. And just take a quick break, and then we'll start in on our match.
Commander. Yes, Commander.
Yeah? Roger.
Heading out.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Understood.
On my way.
All right. And I've been talking for like 5 minutes, and you guys haven't heard a single freaking word I've said because my microphone was on mute. Yay! Okay, so what I was saying
We got bad guys.
is that, hold on a second here. Oh, yes. Alrighty. Yes, I agree. It is awesome. Okay. So, hey, now that I'm back, hey, cheers. Good Lord. Alright. So, as I was saying, and since I don't know how much I wasn't saying, I'm going to repeat all of it, since I apologize if you guys are getting like this 5 times. All right, hey, look, we have an enemy contact. We have an unknown mech. We don't know what tonnage it is. We don't know if it's a heavy mech, a light mech. But we can kind of extrapolate. Because it's already here, it's probably a light mech. It really moved quickly. We know there's 4 mechs, and we need to destroy 4 mechs. We have here what's called the Fury bar, which is as bad things happen to us, as limbs get blown off, as we fall down, as we get knocked over, that kind of stuff. Our Fury bar will go up, which allows us to do certain called shots and that kind of stuff. We get some benefits for that stuff. In the campaign, you get the ability to do it's called your morale, and you get the same thing. But you can also build up your morale before you even go into combat by improving the dropship that you're on stuff, so that you can actually make it that you kind of show up with, you're already inspired to do stuff, and so you can kind of get some free initial called shots and stuff, which can be really handy, especially in the later missions that are really kind of a challenge. Okay, so here we go. So what we have here is that Showboat and Arclight, either of them can go because they have initiatives of 4, which is the second highest you can have. 5 is the top. And so I have a couple of choices. I can move them, or I can choose to reserve them. If I reserve them, that means I'm going to hold off on doing anything with them until the next phase. So I'm going to let my opponent do stuff, and then I might like run behind him and shoot him in the back, or I might he might move into a situation where I can have multiple overlapping arcs of fire, and so it gives me a lot more flexibility if I can delay my movement until later. At the same time, bad things can happen to your mechs if they're just kind of sitting there waiting for someone to come to do something else, because once they move into range, they can attack you, and they will. So once you're there and they're going to move on, they're going to come into your ranges, then you are kind of SOL. So all right, so let's see what we got here. Let's reserve. So we're going to reserve and let the next round go. So we've got another mech, probably their other light mech. All right, so now we've got 2 light mechs coming in. And you kind of watch, you can kind of figure out, based on how much they move. If they move more than a few hexes, then they're probably at least a medium, if not a light. If they if they move less, then they're going to be heavier. The heavier mechs don't move as much. So, all right, let's see here. Oops, wrong way. Okay, and I'm rotating using Q and E on the keyboard to just rotate the mouse. I also have the ability to zoom up or go up off the map and down on the map. So I map those to Z and X, and so I've got WASD for my moving the map around, to Q and E to rotate, and Z and X to raise and lower. So that's kind of my keyboard layout, which is kind of cool. All right, so let's see. Showboat needs to get close. Paradise needs to get close. All right, but I don't want to take these guys on head on, because that is a recipe for getting your ass handed to you. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring this guy around this way, and I'm going to
Sprinting.
bring it so that he kind of comes around from the side here a little bit. And I want to know who these guys are. I want to know what tonnage they are. I want to know what they are. And I need to kind of figure that out. But I also want to make them come to me. The more that I can get them to sort of commit, then the more options I have available for making my moves. All right, so that mech just moved a couple spaces. He may have moved a lot to get to that point, or he may just only just moved a couple spots. So likely he's a heavier mech. Now, in this particular space, if I were to move into a spot here and I could actually see somebody, it would start drawing lines, red lines on the screen to show me that I could either do indirect fire, it would be so it's an arc, or direct fire, and it would show me that there's, you know, a straight line between my mech and the enemy. Now, if that line ends up intersecting the ground somewhere, it means your line of sight's partially obscured. So you may not be able to do, you may not be able to like hit the legs or something. It may obscure part of the battle mech, but that's okay. That's kind of what we have, and that's sort of realistic. So, all right, and I'm gonna bring her, let me think here, what do I want to do? I'm going to bring her over this way. I think we're going to sprint up to the top here, because I don't think they can really climb that. So I want to kind of get, you know what though? No, she needs to, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on her. Let's bring Arclight in.
What do you need?
So Arclight needs to kind of stay. I need to bring her up and around so that I can give fire support, because she's a fire support mech. All right. Now, the other thing is, the further you run, the harder it is to turn your mech at the end to change the facing, and facing really matters with BattleTech. You have armor. Primarily on the front of your mech, but the back of your mech has some armor as well. But you have far more armor on the front and on the sides than you do on the back. But if you focus a lot of damage on the arm or on the torso, then you're going to end up doing a lot more damage. You might blow off a limb, you might blow off a torso. And so as a result of that, your pilot can take damage, you can get knocked down, that kind of stuff. Really bad things can happen to your battle. Like you'll lose weaponry. So what we want to do is you want to try to keep a front facing as much as possible toward your enemy so that you have the ability to sort of absorb the most damage. That said, when you're running, you don't have the ability to sort of change your facing as much because you're kind of going all out. So we want to try to find ways that we can look at minimizing the opportunities for us to get plastered in the back or the sides, while at the same time putting ourselves in a good position tactically to be able to deal a lot of damage. All right, now Sumo needs to just pretty much come forward here, so I'm just going to bring him up. But I'm going to bring him here where he has one evasion chevron and he's got cover. So, all right, here we go. All right, and I will be right off screen. I'll be right back in just 1 second here. I'm going to brace him, and then I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Okay, cool. All right, and last one is Showboat.
I hear ya.
You know what? I'm going to reserve her and see if anybody else moves. Because I want to get her close, because what she can do is she can shut a mech down with those flamers. Not, again, so much in this kind of environment, because it's a polar environment where our mechs can sort of have the most efficient heat sinks and dissipate the most heat, which is one of the big problems with battle mechs, is that they have very powerful weapons that generate a whole lot of heat, and we want to be careful about that. I'm going to move her forward, at least give her some movement, some evasion chevrons, And we'll angle her this way. And the same problems can happen with the other things too. So what's going on here? Why am I not seeing this? All right. Coolio. All right. There we go. Okay. And she's going to brace. And I have a cat here who very much wants to be on my lap, but I'm wearing shorts, so the answer is no. All right. 20-ton mech. That's going to be a Locust. It's the only 20-ton that's out there. The other two 20-ton mechs that were part of the original BattleTech game are the Stinger and the Wasp. They are, however, based off of BattleTech, which is from Macross, and Harmony Gold really didn't like them taking that, and they sued them. And so a bunch of mechs, I believe it's 16 of them, ended up getting removed from the game, and they're what we call the unseen. And there are no unseen in this game, which kind of sucks. You could create it. You could probably take one of the battle mechs and modify it so that it was. Like you want a Vindicator, you could, or Vindicator might not be the best choice. Well, like you wanted to, let's say, a Phoenix Hawk, which was what the mech that I piloted in the game when I played Mech Warrior. Then you might have to do some stuff to kind of make that work, and it wouldn't look like Phoenix Hawk, but you know, you can kind of fake it. Anyway, and let me just hold on. I gotta find the right emoji here. There we go. All right. All right. Yes, cat. Hi. How are you? My nose is going nuts because I ended up moving a whole bunch of stuff around to stream. I haven't streamed in about a month, and I kicked up a whole bunch of cat dander, and my nose just went, you know, that was a bad idea. So, yes, Meow, you're quite a meow. There is no doubt. All right. So I am actually, so there's one mech here you can see that's supposed to move. I've got one tick here. That's still, there's one more mech to move. So I'm gonna let him move. Move all of my guys. Ah, he's a 50-ton mech. So now, see, like I said, as they got closer, we got some more information about it. So now they're coming up the hill here, and we have the potential here to pretty much mess these guys up good when they get up the hill. So I'm gonna move. Let's see. Where's let's see. Paradise is over here. Yeah, I'm gonna move Paradise over here. All right. So he's got 4 evasion ticks over here.
Yes, Commander.
And he's got cover, so he's going to be pretty hard to hit. Now you'll notice that it sort of removed from some trees when he went into that space. Those trees are still there, and if you look at this, you can see he's kind of hidden here. He's kind of, you know, like, ooh, I'm all stealthy and ninja-like. I'm sneaking. And we have the potential here for him to at least get the benefit of the cover. And if I do brace, then he'll get guarded and entrenched also, so that's good. All right, there we go. So they've got one more mech who's still moving somewhere out here that I can't see. All right, so what I could do is that she could just simply charge out here and attack this guy. Okay, that would be a possibility. It'd probably also get her completely blasted by the 2 mechs behind him, and this guy. So I want to be a little cautious about this. I think what I might do, so he's got a medium laser and 2 machine guns. I just happen to know this. So if he gets close enough, then he can bring all those things to bear, but that's pretty unlikely. I think I might actually bring her back. Let's see if I can swing. There we go. I can swing her around. She's got 2 evasion chevrons and cover where she is. So that's good. Okay, and then she'll brace. Now this Locust, oh, and I can see him now, so I can actually attack his butt.
Yep.
All right. You know what? If we sorry, so here's what I was talking about before. So if I come over here, you can see there's that arced red line. That's indirect fire. So I can shoot my LRM at him from there. If I come up, then you'll see that line turns to a straight line, at which point I can now bring my PPC to bear. I can bring my other non-indirect weapons or direct weapons to bear on him. So In this particular case, I think I might do that because they've already moved. Now he's going to get to move again before I get to do anything, but you can see from the arc there that I've actually got that he's in pretty good range, although he's got 4 chevrons, so it's going to be a hard hit. It's 40 and 35%. It's going to be tough, but you know what? We'll give it a shot.
Engaging target.
Haha, no pun intended. And I missed the PPC. And I think I completely missed him with the LRM as well, but you know what? That's right. Right. But you'll see he lost an evasion tick, so he's only got 3 evasion now.
Orders.
Now, Sumo here also has jump jets, and so does the Griffin, and so I could, in theory, jump over any obstacles. So if I wanted to jump from here to here, or if I wanted to go from here to here, I don't have to run all the way around. I can use jump jets and just simply fly over it, which is pretty friggin' awesome. Let's see, if I move to here, let's see here real quick. That's going to be blocked. That's blocked. But you know, I'm not. That looks unblocked. But of course, it's completely out in the open. That's blocked. Blocked. Yeah, the only one that's not blocked at all is right there. Let's take a look at our firing arcs. So it looks like we would, the closer we get, I'll probably bring the SRM to bear. So I think I want to get closer. So now I should move him a little bit closer here, and then see what we get. There we go. And that's so you can see now more of my firing arcs are overlapping on that guy. So we'll do this, and this is a bit of a bold move coming out here, but you know, he's a 50-ton Mac, 55 I think, actually, and let me see real quick. I'm curious. I have forgotten. So, all right, let's tag this guy. So here we go. So the AC5 has got a 55% chance, as is the LRM. The medium laser and the SRM2 have less than 50% chance to hit. But you know, he who dares wins. All right, hey, I hit him, and I hit him with the medium laser, and I hit him with the LRM, but I missed him with the short-range missiles. Oh well. The SRMs, there are fewer of them, but they do more damage. The LRMs, you get more of them, and you can fire them indirectly, but they do a lot less damage per. All right, so he attacked the Griffin. She lost an evasion tick here. That's all right. And you can do physical attacks in this, which is kind of cool as well. So, all right, let's see. If Showboat
I hear ya.
came over here, can she get to that locust at all? Yeah, she can there, kinda. You know what? Let's have her sprint, or maybe. Hold on a second, take a look at this. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, because you can't get down from there. She's going to need to engage from the front. So, I think what I'm going to do is bring her up here in the hopes that someone's going to come up these, up this hill and crest it, and then she can sort of charge and attack him from behind and mess him up. So, all right, there we go. And then brace. Yeah. So the more that they move, the more heat they generate. Now, ooh, and the Jenner's got 4 medium lasers, which is a lot of damage, especially for a medium mech like a Griffin. Yeah, that's just, it's kind of it's a bit painful. All right. But she can, let's see, if I jump, where can I jump to? Oh, I can do death from above. I could do death from above. I'm not going to do death from above. Death from above is landing on another mech. It can be really handy if that mech is, what do you call it? Has like really bad armor in its head, or it's really unsteady or something. In general, DFA causes problems more for you than it does for them. Although, I mean, you can get a head hit and completely crush the cockpit in one fell swoop, which can be handy. It's, you know, you kill the meat and save the metal. But at the same time, you kind of want to be a little bit careful that you're not going to damage your legs so badly that you're going to destroy one, which can happen. So here are my PPC particle projection cannon, 50% chance, LRM 10, 45% chance, that's okay. But here's my heat, and you can see here I'm in a polar climate, so I get plus 20% to my heat dissipation. I'm already at this heat. This red is sort of like what I got from jumping. By firing both weapons, I'm going to go up to this point. If I go over this tick mark, this line, then I begin getting internal structure damage, which means that my internal structure, which is my endoskeleton here, gets damaged, which is this. See this guy up here? You've got, it says 30 of 30 or 27 of 50. This is the armor, and this is in that area, and then this is the internal structure in that area, the endoskeleton. So in this case, if I could sort of target this guy's chest, if I could do 25 points of damage, I would blow 27 points of damage. I would blow away all of his armor. At that point, every point of damage I do directly affects his internal structure. If you destroy both legs, or you destroy the head, or you destroy the center torso, the mech is destroyed. The last option for disabling a mech is to incapacitate the pilot, which usually happens through multiple injuries. So if you hit the head, then the pilot takes an injury. If you destroy a torso, the pilot takes an injury. If the mech falls over, the pilot takes an injury. So you can theoretically hit the head 4 times with like a small laser and incapacitate the pilot. Most of these guys have 4 marks. You can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many points of damage, or hit points, sort of, that the pilots have that they can take. So you do 4. If you can do 4 hits to a pilot, generally they'll be incapacitated. The mech will be out of action. They'll be injured so badly they can't fight. So, all right, well, we're gonna fire this guy.
Let her rip.
Come on. Yes, I hit him. Oh, nice. Oh, beautiful. That was a good hit. That was a really good hit. All right, so here comes the 50-ton mech, which is probably their... I'm not sure what that's going to be. All right. Now, here's the thing. Because the Locust can see us, these guys could indirect fire at us because there is a line of sight. So if one of your mechs has line of sight to a different mech, then you can attack that mech indirectly, even if you don't have line of sight. That works both ways. If they can see you, then any of their mechs can do that. And it's really bad if they've got like a catapult with 2 LRM-15s and they just rain hell upon you from above. Anyway, so here we go. All right, let's see. We've got Sumo.
Receiving you.
Let's see here. Now he's got, if I move him up to here, let's see. Oh, that's actually pretty good from a firing arc. And he's blocked by that rock. You see here, that rock kind of blocks him from those guys. So it gives me a chance to kind of attack the Locust and get a little bit of cover there. Direct line of cover from these guys. And they have to come up here and then come over this direction in order to see me, unless they're going to indirect fire. And they're welcome to do that, you know, have at it, but at the same time. Oh, okay, so his internal structure on his left torso is toast. His center torso, we didn't touch it at all with that strike that she did. But her PPC apparently hit the left torso. So if we do that and we blow up his left arm, we get rid of his machine gun, and that's it. But we also damage the pilot. In this particular case, the Locust has its medium laser in the center torso, so you've got to get rid of the center torso to get rid of its armament, really. It's also where its machine gun ammo is. So if you do that, you might also blow up the ammo, which of course doesn't really matter because you blew up the center torso, but anyway. But you'll also see that I'm firing all of these weapons and there's no heat. The Shadowhawk is really good for heat dissipation. So if you're looking for a good solid mech to build a lance around, the Shadowhawk's pretty good from that perspective. So, all right, and then if you hover over each of these mechs, these weapons rather, you'll see what it says. So it tells you that in this case that we're instructed, so it's +2 to hit. The target move, that's another +2 to hit. The target size is pretty small, that's +2 to hit. So we have a shot modifier of +6. Which is pretty bad when you're trying to roll two six-sided dice. It also tells us it'll do 45 points of damage if it hits. It does 10 stability points of damage to the enemy if it hits, which is good for us. The more ballistics damage a target gets, the more likely it is they'll become unsteady. And if they take a little bit more stability damage, then they can fall over. They lose their balance and they fall over. So the more stability damage you can do to a mech, the better. And then it tells us it's +10 heat for us. So that's, okay, whatever. Here's the medium laser. So you can see here, it tells us it's long range, it's obstructed, so there's, it's arm mounted. So that's, a little bit better. Weapons a little bit better, weapon accuracy. Here's the SRM. So you can kind of see all the different little modifiers. And so as you're playing the game, especially if you're just starting, you can really kind of figure out what are good distances to get my enemies at with particular mechs. And I would say that if you're doing skirmishes, especially multiplayer stuff online, really do figure this stuff out, because it's going to lead to a lot more success online, because opponents, people like me who've been playing for a long time, we kind of wing some of this stuff because we've been doing it for so long. It's sort of like second nature. That said, there's always new stuff for me to learn. I always find myself going, crap, I clicked the wrong button, or I braced instead of attacking, or I'm just like, or he's doing an indirect. It's like, come on, you're killing me, Smalls. So we want to be careful about that. So again, just try to make sure that you kind of understand what goes into it and why your hit percentages are as high or as low as they are. In the campaign, as your characters get better, your chances almost are always between like 80 and 95%. So it's kind of less of a concern, because you're just doing so much more. You just have so much higher likelihood of hitting something. Your gunnery skills are going to be 7 to 9 out of 10. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff, and so it's going to be just a lot better opportunity for you. So, all right, so here we go. So we're going to take a little shot at this guy, and then, like I said, you can see here, this is kind of what this guy's got going on. It also has a little couple things down here that shows you. It says, that he's got a +1 difficulty to all of its units' attacks until its next activation, because its sensors got impaired. Sensor hits are something from the board game, and they apply here. Also, gyro hits. You have a couple of gyro hits, then you have to knock a mech out as well. So, all right.
Consider it done.
Yeah! Left arm destroyed, left torso destroyed. Yes! Success, kid. All right, so there we go. So he got -1 evasion because he got attacked. We blew his arm off, and we destroyed his torso. So right now, he's lost 1 machine gun. His pilot's taken a point of damage. He is he's got some stability damage here. His left leg is really hurt. So if we were to like shoot his leg, he might, if we could call a shot, he may actually end up with a situation where he falls over and takes another more damage to his pilot. All right, so we're going to bring Paradise out here in the hopes that we can attack this guy. Here, I'm going to try to bring him over the side here. He's going to get just wailed on by this 50-tonner. But we can attack him with both medium lasers. And then here you can see 55%, so he's not obstructed. It is long range. So again, this is a mech that you need to get in really close to do a lot of good damage with. But
Target acquired and locked in.
yeah, left leg destroyed, knockdown. Okay, so thud. All right, and there we go. -1 initiative and knockdown. Pilot injured. So not only is his pilot injured and he's lost a leg, now he can stand up. So, ooh, a 75-tonner. Oh man, that's an assault mech. No, it's almost an assault mech. It's a very, very, very heavy mech.
they think
battle
they
mechs
heard
come in
me?
4 different categories. They come in light, medium, heavy, and assault. So, alright, so the good thing here is that Arclight was able to jump out, attack the Locust, and now I can pull
What do
him
you
back.
need?
Good to go.
Oh, no, Paradise is who that was, right? Yes, Paradise. Okay, so, alright. Let's see. What should we
Waiting for
do
orders.
with her? I'm going to reserve her. I'm going to hold off on her, but I am going to have
Yeah?
him... Let's see. So he can come over here and do indirect fire, but he can't really go there and do direct. But I can't really get... It still gives me 1 evasion tick, which is not great, but it's not horrible. I don't know what those other mechs are. So one of them's a Jenner, I know that. So I could take the Jenner out, or try to take him out. But I think what I want to do is I want to get this Locust off the field. If I get the Locust off the field, and if he's down, I get a called shot. I think I want to get him off the field. So it's a 70% chance to hit the center torso. If I hit it, then he's dead, and then that mech is off the field. It's only 20 tons, but it's a 20-ton mech, and it's 1 less medium laser shooting me all the time. There we go. Center torso destroyed. Mech disabled. Cheers.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So here comes the Jenner. He's going to shoot at the Cicada. Of course he is. Ow! That hurt. That hurt. Alright.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Yep, I know. Alright.
I hear ya.
Alright, so she could come up, in theory, over here. Yeah, I'm going to bring her up. Let's see, if she moves to here, she gets 3 evasion. I'm going to bring her over to here. So the reason I'm doing that is I want to get her in, but I don't want to get her, like, right next to it. And see, I can't. I'm too far away to use the flamers, but I can use 2 medium lasers, and I'm attacking him from the side. So you can see here these lines. I hope you can see that on the stream. There's these lines here that show that I'm attacking. This shows you what parts of the mech you're going to attack. So this is showing me I'm going to attack the right side of the mech. And again, if I can do enough damage into sort of into 1 spot, then I can. Ooh, there we go. I just blew away his right arm. So that's great. That's really, really good news for us. All right, so now I take a look at this guy. All right, so here comes. Oh, it's a hunchback. Oh no. Oh. All right, he's got. Well, I gotta take a look at this guy and see what he has for weapon systems.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Ow! I think he's got an AC-20. I think that's what he's got. Let's take a look. So I happen to notice on the right torso he has an AC-20. Yep, that's where it is, right there. So what I need to do is find a way to target this guy's left torso, because otherwise I'm SOL. This guy, what did we blow away? We blew away 2 medium lasers, so these 2 medium lasers are gone. So if I can attack him from the other side, I could blow away the other 2 medium lasers and just leave him with this short-range missile pack, which is in this center torso. See, you can see right here, that's the SRM. So anyway, let's see.
Yes, Commander.
So I have 2 options here. Not so much with Cicada. No, he can't. That's not going to do anything for him. All right, so okay. What am I? There's still another. There's a 75-tonner back down over here. All right, so let's take a look. If I go this way. So the question is, do I want to sacrifice my Cicada to get behind this guy and shoot him in the back? Probably not, because there just really is not that much that I can do to this guy, and they're just going to mess me up if I do that. That hunchback is kind of nasty. All right, let's do sumo. Okay, let's go to cover. Two evasion marks. All right, let's try to take this Jenner out. Because right now he's still got an SRM and two missiles, or it's got an SRM-4 and 2 medium lasers. Again, no heat generated from firing all these weapons at him, so hopefully we can do some good damage here. Hit him in the leg, it looks like, a couple times. Man, I hurt him, but I didn't do that much damage to him. Alright.
Awaiting
You
order.
okay there, Pikachu? Oh, there we go. So now, because I've moved Paradise out of the way, I mean, Sumo out of the way, he can kind of come in here and might be able to do a little bit. Yeah, he can attack this guy, but it's going to be tough. Hopefully he can hit him. Yeah, he missed him with one, but he hit him with another one. That's okay. All right. And so now the only one left is going to be Arclight. We've got to figure out what she's going to do. So the good thing is I've got another turn probably before that 75-tonner gets up here. That said, we'll do that crap. Ow. That hurt.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to come over here. This gives me 2.
I'll do what I
Alright.
can.
So you'll see that I wasn't able to get it that arc all the way around because I'm moving so much. But I'm getting 2 evasion ticks, and I'd rather have the 2 evasion ticks. This is going to put me over. So here's a situation where it's telling me I'm going to overheat. I'm just going to go right over this line. I'm going to hurt myself to do this. That said, if I hit this guy with both weapons, I have a pretty good chance of doing some serious damage to him. I may even destroy this mech. So the question is going to be, is it worth it to go over? Or should I like toss off the LRM and make sure I don't go over? I think I want to risk it in this particular case.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh wow. Ah, okay. Well, I hit the other side. I hit the other medium laser. I didn't destroy it, but I damaged it. And so now I'm a glowing beacon. Okay. Nope, he's gonna move. Here he comes. Oh, bring it. Oh, you're gonna shoot him? All right, so there he goes. Ow. Okay, my cicada's really getting hurt.
Internal structure damage.
It's okay. I'm gonna light him up in a second with my fire starter.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm gonna jump onto this guy. I'm gonna jump behind this guy. Let's make sure I can get him from there. Oh yeah, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna jump over him, land behind him. So now I'm gonna be shooting at his rear arc. You can see here if I zoom in a little bit. This little highlighted area here is the arc that I'm gonna be hitting, which is gonna be his rear section, where his armor is much lighter. And I've got a 75% chance to hit the flamers, which is not going to do a whole lot of damage, but I am going to be hitting him with the medium lasers and the machine guns. Now when you jump, you pretty much get to decide how you want to be oriented. So in this case, I'm going to orient myself so that he's just inside my arc, so that I can be as I can face as far to the left as possible, so I can avoid getting attacked from behind by the 75-ton mech that's going to about to eat my lunch.
Time to fly.
Boink. Okay, then here we go. And we're going to attack him and do an alpha strike and do everything at him.
Firing
Here we
everything
go.
I've got.
So I am lighting him up. Plus 40 heat. Oh, yes.
Yeah, critical hit.
Boom. Knockdown. All right, another pilot. So structure damage, knockdown, pilot injures, heat critical, the left leg is destroyed. I mean, that's a lot of damage right there that I just inflicted on that guy. And the good thing for me is that she hasn't been touched. Now, that said, this guy's about to get his ass handed to him.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Yeah, I know you are. And we gotta figure out something to do with you, dude. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Ready for orders.
So now here's something else. So here's this is the opportunity to do a physical attack. The Shadowhawk could come up here and run it up and attack this guy if I wanted to. If I decided to do that, then it will give me here are 3 options. I can attack him from different sides. I can attack him from here, or from here. And then you click that, then you click attack, and then it will do a physical attack. Physical attacks are sometimes really, really good ways of disabling mechs, especially if you outweigh them by a lot. In this particular case, we're about even. So, and this guy's untouched. I mean, you can see here, he still has all his armor. He has 800 points out of 800 points of armor. So he has not been touched at all. So what I could do with him is I could probably... I can't jump over him, but I could jump near him. And that's going to get me... Yeah, it's not going to be good enough. Alright, hold on. He really moved. That gives me 85s and 90% chances. I want to try to target his left torso, though, because his left torso is where his AC-20 is. And that AC-20 is nasty AF. Okay, so that's still going to be front. Alright, I'm trying to figure out the best location to ping him from. It's going to give me a good chance to hit him. Yeah, it's not really going to do me a lot of good there. The other option is try to take out the Jenner. The Jenner's already down. I could, you know, there's a call shot here. Let's just see real quick what he looks like. So I'm going to right click on the Jenner here. Hold on, stop. Okay, right click on the Jenner. Hello. Come on, give me the Jenner. Give me the Jenner. Give me the Jenner. You're not going to let me see the Jenner. You're just going to show me the Hunchback. Come on, what's the Jenner? Alright, I'm trying to get it to show me the Jenner here. Alright, here, let's try this.
Reporting.
Alright. Maybe I can do it from here. Alright, because I was still in because I was in attack mode, maybe it was just simply... No, it's not going to show me that Jenner. Why are you not showing me that Jenner? Here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is showing us he's got no armor left on his left torso. He's only have 22 points of internal structure left. But he has 21 points of armor left on his center torso and then 51 points of internal structure left. So some of his internal structure got damaged because he got overheated. So he lost 4 points of internal structure, but and he's got nothing in the back he's got nothing on his right torso, and his back is down to 1 point. So he's kind of SOL. All right. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I think I want Paradise.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I'm going to move Paradise, I think, over to here. We'll do Paradise next. And
Have no doubt it will be done.
Not Sumo yet. Okay, so he's standing next to him. Target this guy. Let's try to blow up his left torso. Oh wait, so okay, hold on a second here. All right, so here's a called shot. So because he's down, I have an option for a called shot. So this is going to be 48% chance to hit his left torso. It's a 70% chance to hit his center torso. I only have one medium laser, so I'm only going to do 25 points of damage, which to a center torso is not going to do a whole lot. You can see up here he's got 21 points. It's just going to damage him. But if I hit his left torso, it'll actually blow off his arm, and that gets rid of the other medium laser. So I'm going to do that in the hopes that out of that 49%, I got a chance of actually hitting it. Yes, we did it. So we got off his left torso, gone. Left arm falls off by default. So he now only has a short-range missile pack, which is really good for us. All right. So now we got to figure what to do about Sumo. I'm going to move him over here, I think. And we're going to try tackling this Hunchback. Can I do a called shot or anything? No, I can't. I just have to fire at him. Alright, well, then we'll just fire at him.
Firing all weapons.
But it looks like I hit his left torso, or right torso rather, which is good. But I did not damage it enough to do anything about it. Now here comes the Orion. this could be really bad. Oh, he's gonna F up that cicada.
My mech is taking critical damage.
Why, yes. Yes, it is. So I'm wondering why this isn't working properly. I'm not getting my mixer.
Took a heavy hit there.
I'm not getting myself. So I'm trying Restream's chat client to see how that works, and it doesn't seem to be working properly. So I'm trying to go into here. All right. So what do we got? Showboat.
Good to
All right.
go.
She is going to mess this guy up. I'm just going to leave her where she is, actually, and just have her attack this guy. Called shot in the center torso, because she could actually blow him up with this stuff. I could do on the leg, but the leg is going to be a lot less likelihood of actually hitting it. And so the idea of, yeah, let's say we did some damage on his legs anyway. So, but he's going to stand up here in a second. He did lose initiative, but he's also really overheated. If he tries to shoot, he's pretty much
What do you need?
SOL here. So, all right, let's see what we can do. Nope, I don't want to go that direction. Let's see if we come over here. See, I need to get to this guy's. There we go. I need to get to this guy's side arc, so that I have a good chance of hitting his
Let's move.
left torso, right torso rather, and disabling that AC-20, because that AC-20 is just going to mess us up. All right, I'm going to toss off the. Oh wow, that's not helping me at all. Wow. All right, I guess I'm firing the LRM-10 and not the PPC. So the PPC does a lot of heat, which is obviously a huge problem. But the idea is it's supposed to really try to give you the opportunity to, I mean, you do a lot of damage. So you're trading it off. You're saying, I'm going to do a lot of damage, but I'm going to generate a lot of heat. In a polar biome, your hope is that it'll just work. That you'll be able to get the benefits of... yeah, see, I can't turn this guy all the way around if I run that far. Alright, so now I'm going to try to do something else. So one thing I'm having a problem with this particular interface is that I can't click multiple... You can't unselect a destination with the... what do you call it? With the mouse. So, alright, let's give it a shot. Hopefully I hit him in the center torso. Mess him up. Nope. I heard him, but that didn't do much. Okay. Alright, well, here comes the hunchback. He's moving, and he's going to take out my cicada, because he's a dick. Really? Oh no, he shot at my fire starter. Dude, seriously?
That got through my armor, Commander.
I bet. It's 20 points of damage, man. It just completely... I mean, you didn't have anything there, man. Alright, so now... now I have a bit of a conundrum. Because this guy's back is facing me. And if I unload into his back, that's a good move for us. Crap. That's still cover. Alright, let's do that. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to face this direction so that I can take a hit from the Orion if he's going to hit me, because he's got a PPC and a bunch of other crap that's going to really hurt when he hits me. Okay. And here's that. And actually, I can't multi-target with this guy. Alright, well, let's hope that I blow some crap up.
Aye, aye.
Well, I get an arm. I miss with the medium laser. Wow. Not a very good pilot. Or not a very good gunner. Let me put it that way. Oh! Ow! Ow. Not good. Okay. So you can see as those missiles hit, that yellow bar went up and up and up. That's because she's losing armor. She's losing stability. She's taking stability damage. This guy can multi-target 3 people? Come on. Bastard.
Internal structure damage.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go to... Trying to see if I can get this to work. Right. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Yep.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Can you just mess this guy up? Please. Just mess him up.
Roger, Commander.
Yes. Hit the center torso. Come on. Yes. There we go. Boom. And dead Jenner.
Enemy down.
Thud. Yes. Success kid. Flame on. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Woohoo. Alrighty. Cool. Coolio. Alright. I'm going to try doing the Restream client from here. Okay. Now, Arclight.
Yeah?
Okay. I'm going to have her jump because she can jump quite a distance here. And yeah, it's going to kind of suck, but it's alright. F him up, would you? Yeah, I know. I'm going to go over, but I'm just going to go over.
Here we go.
Yes! Come on, blow it off, blow it off, blow it off! Urgh. Didn't get there. Alright, here comes the Hunchback. He's going to turn around. Oh, he's going to shoot the fire starter because he's going to shoot the fire starter. You'll see, though, that he has 0 heat buildup. So, right now, the fire starter has absolutely... I mean, if she shot him... Oh, pff, there goes her... Okay, well, no, she's gone. Bye. Yep, or SOL. Sorry, Showboat. You're... not much I can do about that. Alright, we'll give it a shot.
I stand.
You know, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, they're gonna... They're who they're gonna target next. Yep.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, hit him. 25 points of damage somewhere. Alright. Alright, here comes Sumo.
Yes, Commander.
What are we gonna do with Sumo? What are we gonna do with you, Sumo? If I jump you back over here, what does that do for us? What does that give you for... that's not bad. That's a good hit for everything except for the LRM. What's his LRM? I can't multi-target. What is this? Juggernaut. Precision strike. That's what I want to do, though. I want to do a precision. I want to do a precision strike. Blah, blah. I swear to God, I have not had that much to drink tonight. On this guy, I want to mess up his right torso. Right? Yes. Right torso. 37%. It's all right. Go for it. F him up. Come on. Come on. It's a good shot. So you can see our fury meter rose all the way to the top, so I was able to do a special strike, at which point that, as I said, that was the... Oops.
Down.
Oops. Oh, wow. He missed the Griffin. Dude, really? Thank you. I'm glad. Ow. Shadowhawk. And he's going to blow up the cicada. No, he didn't even attack the cicada. I'm shocked. No, he did. The cicada's gone. The first thing he did, blow it up. Of course. Nope. Can't go there. But I can go here. Nope. I can't go there. I can jump there, though. But I don't want to jump because jumping is going to cause me to build up too much heat. That gives me at least one evasion. Oh, come on. Alright, hold on. I could move over here. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, there we go.
Roger.
Come on. Come on. I'm going to mess this guy up. I know it's more damage, but we need to get rid of this guy. He's bigger than we are. Yes! Left torso destroyed, left arm destroyed. Okay, so that's some good damage on him. That's not, however, the part I wanted to blow up. The part I wanted to get was his right torso, because his right torso has the AC-20. Oh, it did! He disabled his... Whoa! What happened there? It blew up his AC-20 somehow. Oh no! It got rid of his ammo. So the AC-20, the weapon is fine. The ammo's gone. It's just it's spooling out onto the ground because I blew his torso open. Yes! Alright, well that's a little bit better.
Waiting for orders.
I am just going to stay here. And I'm going to try to mess you up, boy. Oh no, I'm going to back up. Let's back up a smidge. Yeah, there we go. Just back up one step. He goes backing up. Back. Little booty back. And now you can see I have an 85% chance to hit with the LRM. So just backing up that one step boosted my LRM chances from 45 to 85. So now when I hit this guy again in the back, so you can see he has 0 armor in the back right now. So pretty much anywhere I hit him, if I hit him in the right torso, that's 44 points. If I can knock 44 points off, there goes his right torso and his right arm. If I can hit him for 8 points in the back center, I kill the mech. So here we go.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Boom! There he goes. That's one less hunchback. Alright, so now I've got 2 mechs against an Orion. We outweigh him, but he outguns us by quite a bit. Alright, so here he goes, backing up. And I've got 1 mech that is totally overheating right now. Ow! Ow! There goes our arm, which is the PPC. That's okay, so I'll get long-range missiles left. That's okay, I'll just pepper him with long-range missiles from now on.
Standing by.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so that's +3. Evasion ticks, I jumped. 75% chance to hit.
I'm taking the shot.
Okay, and that peppered him up a little bit. Alright. Okay, now Sumo.
Commander.
Let's bring him over here. Let's see what that puts us. Yeah, a little bit. I want to go a little bit further. If I go to here, nope, that's too far. That wasn't what I wanted to click. That's where I wanted to click. Let's see. Nope, I just need to go. I need to go 1. All right, let's jump then. Fine. No, that's still just. All right, hold on. Okay. If I jump here, nope, I gotta go 1 back from there. Okay. Jump to here. There we go. That's where I want to go. Alright, so now we're gonna be together. It'll be funny. Thud. And target this a-hole. And fire, baby.
Firing a full salvo.
Alpha strike. I missed completely with one of my missiles. Alright. But I got him unsteady, so that's good. Ooh! He ran away. Okay, that was unexpected.
Aye, aye.
Alright, here we go. And we'll indirect fire LRM at him. Alright. So didn't do a whole lot, but a little bit.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so I can bring this guy up. And then I can attack this guy.
Okay.
Man, again,
Come
it'll
on.
be the LRM 5, so I'm going to do 5 points of damage. It's not like it isn't a huge amount. But I'm just peppering him
Engaging with
at this
top.
point, really. I might get a head hit, injure the pilot. And here he comes. Charge! Come on. Ow! Oh, not good.
You bastard!
Ooh, right torso destroyed and the ammo explode, and I don't have any ammo left. So really all she can do is just charge and hope that we
I'm
can
here.
physically attack this guy because she has no weapons left. Okay, yeah, she doesn't have any weapons left, so I kind of need to get her. All she can do at this point is charge him. Physical attacks.
Yes, Commander.
So this tells me here, this is geothermal, so you'll get 50%. You will only dissipate 50% of your heat, so that's not a good thing. All right, so if I go over here, God, I really hope we can get this guy. This guy's we're in bad shape. He's in really not so bad shape right now. Hi, meow.
I'm gonna make some.
Well, we did some damage, but that just wasn't a lot. Alright, what are you doing? You gonna attack me? No, you're gonna attack her. Of course you're gonna attack her. Oh my god. But Sherry will jump on you. It's possible she can
Reporting
DFA you.
internal damage.
Which, she's really not in that great a shape to do that. Oh, no, she's not. She probably can't. No, her legs are all left up.
Standing by.
Yeah, I can't. You're pretty much SOL at this point. Let's see what we can do. You know what? We can get her to race downhill here. Let's see what we can do here. Hold on. Because it's possible I can draw him away from the Shadowhawk enough that I can get to his back armor. If I could do that, that'd be a possibility. Yeah, see, I can't turn around enough. I can only turn forward. But if can I jump? Nah, I really can't jump that far either. Well, but I can jump into the woods here.
Confirmed.
Oops, well, that was entertaining. Okay, and brace. Because that's what you can do. And hope that we can do some
Commander.
damage here. That sucks. Trying to get his rear arc here, but I don't. There's not a lot.
Engage and jump jet.
Best I can do, I think.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Well, we blew off his back armor. Oh, not good. Well, there goes the Griffin. Yeah, this guy kind of put all of his eggs in one basket, which was
Ready for orders.
the basket of what do you call it? Scheisse. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can precision strike him though. Let's try that. Let's see what we can do. His torso's gone. What's his back armor looking like? 51. Gods. And then 115 internal structure. Can I blow a leg off, maybe? No, I can't see his leg. But if I shoot his internal structure on his arm, that would hurt him. What would that get rid of? That would get rid of his medium laser and an LRM-15 and an SRM-4. It would still leave his AC-10 and yeah, medium laser. But you know what?
Giving them everything I've
Let's
got.
get rid of some stuff. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, AC-10 ammo
Critical hit,
exploded.
Commander.
Nice. Okay. He's gonna charge me. Oh no, he didn't. What the heck? I'm shocked.
Orders.
All right,
On my way.
let's give this a shot. See what we can do. So I'm behind him, which is the better arc to be in. And this is just going to be painful, but
All weapons are go.
we did some damage, but not enough. He's going to run over here. What's he got? Ow. Rack. Damn, that sucked. Alright, so what does he have? Let's take a look at him now. How are you doing? How are you doing, Orion? Well, your AC-10 is gone. You have an LRM-15, an SRM-4, and a medium laser. You've got a shit ton of armor left.
Receiving you.
And I don't. Crap. I just can't get far enough away to... I can actually land right behind him and open up, and I hope that's going to be enough. Wow. I could have death from above him, but I think that's probably not a good idea at this point.
I'll make them dead.
Yes! Pardon me? Fuck yes! Oh, there we go. Yeah!
Successful.
Damn, bro. Alright, mission successful. I guess it really depends on your parameters of success, because I wouldn't really call that successful. I lost 3 pilots, and I managed to kill the other guys, but wow, that was kind of ridiculous. But fun. That was a lot of fun, so. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I think I'm going to call it. It's 12:15 local time now. And while it's late start tomorrow, it doesn't mean enough to get up in the morning. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you had some fun. Let's just take a look real quick. Yep, there we go. Battle winner! Yeah! Had your chance. Oh, Mystic Ultra. Yeah, so close yet so far. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that it was that was a cliffhanger for you as much as it was a Clifford hanger as it was for you, as it was for me. I really hoped that we were going to get that guy at the end. I'm glad that we did. He who dares wins, man. The fortune favors the bold, and yeah, I think it also favors the foolish and the lucky, because jumping behind a 75-ton mech and shooting it in the back with a Shadowhawk was a bit of a stretch, but we managed to make it work, and we managed to kill the guy. So anyway, really hope you had fun. I hope that you also got something out of that in terms of tactics and strategy and that kind of stuff. There's obviously a lot more to do with this. There's a lot more tactics, a lot more strategy. You really want to use the terrain to your advantage. You want to create overlapping fields of fire. None of these lances are lances I would use, which is kind of weird. So they're all just such a mixture of light and heavy, or light to heavy, that I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer a little bit closer together, but a little bit more balanced lances. So that's my personal opinion, my personal preference rather. But really happy that you came along. I'll probably be doing a little bit of campaign stuff, but I'll do some side missions, so you're not going to spoil the main campaign for you guys. I don't want to give spoilers away, and I've actually got a little thing here for that. So hold on a second. Hold on. Where is it? Spoilers! Spoiler alert! No spoilers. I don't want to give you spoilers. I want to try to avoid spoilers as much as possible. I want to try to give you guys a chance to not have to have spoilers. But I do hope that you had fun. I do hope that you, like I said, that you learned something from it. Please leave comments. Let me know what you thought. What can I do differently next time? Where did I make incredibly stupid mistakes? You know, certainly there were things I did that I recognized were, I would say, not so much foolhardy as very, very risky. And some of them I paid for. You know, but at the same time, I think that, you know, in the end we won. It was a very close thing. Although I think the Shadowhawk was actually in pretty good shape, to be honest. But I do appreciate any feedback that you guys have, and you know, there's opportunities you would say, hey, look, you know, when you did this, I would. Please let me know. I'm always looking for ways to improve my game. I'm always looking for ways to make my experience better, to make your experience better, for you guys to learn more. So you know, if you have any recommendations, is there anything that you want to see? Please let me know. If you're on YouTube, you know, please drop a like and subscribe. I do post up stuff. I'm going to be trying to do this a little bit more frequently. Got BattleTech. We're doing some PUBG for Xbox. Conan Exiles just came out today. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with that one. I might play it and just avoid some of the morally challenging elements of it. I love the building part of it. It reminds me of Fallout 4, which I love to death. So it's maybe there's a little bit of that. I might do that, do some PvE stuff, and then do just do that, and not do I guess some of the things that I think are a little bit morally not reprehensible, but just questionable. Yeah, so like and subscribe, and check me out on Mixer. Like I said, at Gizmo Devo on pretty much everything but YouTube, but that will be changing here in the near future, I think. So until then, Pikachu, cheers. Thanks so much for joining. Cheers. Oh, so good. Thrill of victory. Although I've got 3 guys I got to be putting in med bay for like, you know, 4 months. But thank you so much, and we'll see you on the other side. Till then, cheers. Bye.